Hey guys, so welcome to the first lecture for finance. Okay, so let's have a look at the first question. It says, Jeannie and Julia both work at the local supermarket, where they both work for 8 hours every week and make $14.50 per hour. Now, Jeannie spends all her money saving only $20 each week, while Julia spends $60 and saves the rest. How much money will each girl have saved after 35 weeks? Part B, they both want to buy a new dress for $1,400 each. How long will it take them to save this amount? Okay, so let's first go through the process of just underlining the most important parts. They both work for 8 hours every week and make $14.50 per hour. Jeannie spends all her money saving only $20 per week, while Julia spends 60 and spends the rest. Okay, now that we've done that, let's just quickly jot down the important information again. So we have Jeannie, let's call her G. That can be Jeannie. Okay, and then we have Julia, who can be J. Okay, so Jeannie works for 8 hours every week and makes $14.50 per hour. So she makes $14.50 times 8, which gives us a total of $116. And actually, both Julia and Jeannie earn the same amount, so $116 per week. Part A says, how much money will each girl have saved after 35 weeks? So Jeannie and Julia would have saved 116 times 35. Sorry, not saved. They would have made 116 times $35, which is $4,060. So they would have both made, sorry, not saved, but made $4,060. Now, Jeannie spends all her money, saving only $20 each week. So Jeannie would have saved 20 times 35, which gives us a total of $700. So after 35 weeks, she would have saved $700. Julia, on the other hand, says she spends 60 and saves the rest. So if she makes 116 and spends $60, that means she saves 116 times minus 60, which is equal to $56 per week. And if she's saving for 35 weeks, it's 56 times 35, which gives us $1,960. Okay, so let me just quickly write out this information up here so it's clear. So Jeannie saves $700. Julia saves $1,960. Okay, so now let me just get rid of this information because it's taking up a lot of space. Let me just quickly get rid of this so we have a little bit more room for part B. Okay, so part B says they both want to buy a new dress for $1,400 each. How long will it take them both to save this amount? So Jeannie saves $700 in 35 weeks. Or the other way to look at it, she saves $20 every week. So it'll take her $1,400 divided by that $20 that she saves every week. This gives us a value of 70 weeks. So it'll take Jeannie 70 weeks to save up for that $1,400 dress. Julia, on the other hand, is different because she's saving $56 every single week. So $1,400 divided by 56 gives us 25 weeks. So it'll take Jeannie 70 weeks and Julia 25 weeks to buy a new dress that's worth $1,400. Alrighty, moving on to question 2. Okay, so this question says Myron works at the local post office where he earns $23.50 per hour and works 12 hours each week. His weekly expenses are 10% for entertainment, $40 for new clothes. The rest is put into savings. Part A, in 40 weeks, how much money will he have saved? Part B, how much has he spent on entertainment over 32 weeks? Okay, so we have Myron that works at the post office where he earns $23.50 per hour. and works for 12 hours every week. So 2350 times 12 will give me the amount of dollars that he earns every single week, which is $282. Okay, now let's do his expenses. So that's how much he earns. So that's his earnings. Let's see how much he spends. So his expenses. So his expenses are 10% for entertainment. So 10% of 282 is how much he spends on. So 10% of that is simply 0.1 times 282, which is simply, as you know, $28.20. So that's for entertainment. Then he has $40 for clothes. Okay, so he has $40 plus 28.2, which is how much he spends every week. So 40 plus 28.2 gives us $68.2 per week that he spends. The rest is put into savings. So 282 minus 68.2 is how much he is saving, which gives us a total of $213.80. So let me just write it out neatly here. So his savings equal $213.80. Now the question asks, in 40 weeks, how much money will he have saved? So he would have saved $213.80 times 40, which gives us a value of $8,552. Okay, so let me just quickly write this out up here, because we'll have to get rid of this working out in a second to have a go at part B. Okay, so he would have saved $8,552 after the 40 weeks. Okay, so now let's have a go at part B. So part B says, how much money has he spent on entertainment over 32 weeks? So he spends $28.20 per week on entertainment. So 28.2 times 32 will tell me how much he spends on entertainment over 32 weeks, which is a total of $902.40. So if I was to answer this out, how much has he spent on entertainment over 32 weeks? Therefore, he has spent $902.40 on entertainment over 32 weeks. Excellent. Let's move to the next question now. Okay, so this particular question says, Tyler runs a supplement store that uses a fixed profit margin of 98%. For how much would he sell a protein powder that costs him $56? Okay, so his profit margin is 98%. And his costs equals $56. So basically what this is saying is that he sells the protein powder at a 98% more than $56. So it's actually $56 plus 98% of $56. Okay, now there are a couple of ways to do this, right? So we can first find the 98% of $56 and then add it to $56 and to get the total amount. Or what we can do is basically attribute this $56 as 100%. So imagine that's 100%. And then we're adding another 98% on top of that, giving us a total of 198%. Too easy. So now what we have to do is find 198% of the $56. Because now what this will do is obviously we'll get a value that's higher than 56, because then that will include the 98% markup that Tyler puts on his protein powders. Okay, so 198% is simply 1.98, as we know. of is simply times and 56. So 1.98 times 56 gives us a value of $110.88. Fantastic. Okay, so how much would he sell a protein powder that cost him $56? He would sell it at $110.88. Moving to the next question. Okay, so this question says a rugby top that's marked at $40 sells for $25. How much discount is the top selling at? Okay, so its original price was $40. New price equals $25. So the discount amount is simply the difference between the two. So $40 minus $25. And as we know, that simply gives us $15. So we need to find out how much the discount is the top selling at. So it's $15. Now, if you want to turn this into a percentage, it will be $15 out of a original price of $40, and then you simply multiply it by 100. Now, obviously, this question doesn't specifically ask you to find the percentage amount. However, I'm just showing you what the process would look like. So 15 over 40 multiplied by 100. Now, 0 goes into, so the zeros get cancelled out, and 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 10, 2.5 times, 15 times 2.5 gives us 37.5%. So how much discount is this top selling at? It is selling at a discount of 37.5%. Now, guys, this brings us to the end of the first lecture for finance. I just wanted to keep it a little bit shorter because, I didn't want to cram too many questions into the one lecture. However, I've got some more questions to go through in the next lecture, so be sure to join me there. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you there.